All right, so this is Group Two's group case analysis. The company was Michelin Tires, and we were looking more on the fleet sales side of things with the rental car companies. So some things that the sales force and salespeople need to be aware of is that Michelin Tires' main goal for their target audience is to sell tires and to form and maintain relationships with the rental car companies of Hertz, Enterprise, and Avis Budget Group. Some key competitors to Michelin tires are Goodyear, Bridgestone, and Cooper Tire and Rubber. So when we're looking at the types of training that the sales force is going to be going on with in Michelin, we're going to be doing CRM training. So basically during onboarding, training videos and on prem training or on location training will be conducted for each of the sales force to learn the ins and outs of Michelin tires, basically current customer relationship management software. The CRM software is going to help Michelin offer their customers seamless customer service. It's going to help build better relationships by kind of providing a complete picture of all customer interactions. It's going to be keeping track of your sales, organizing and prioritizing your opportunities, and basically facilitating the collaboration between various sales teams. We're also going to be doing some product knowledge training. Basically, each salesperson is going to go through this product training by learning the Michelin products to help understand the customer's needs and the Michelin product that will fulfill their issue at hand.
As for the Michelin salesperson recruiting and hiring, recruiting is done using internal and external sources. Um, the applications that are used are Zip Recruiter, LinkedIn, and Indeed. Once prospects are found and applications are submitted, evaluations of the prospects take place. This process entails screenings of resumes and applications, initial interview, testing, assessment centers, background checks, and selection of job offers. If an application is accepted, the candidate will have their first interview with the recruiter, which is an unstructured interview. Then two hiring managers will be interviewing the prospect, which is a structured interview. And if believed a worthy candidate, they'll get a job offer. Going over the unstructured and structured interviews. Unstructured is where some sales managers favored unstructured interviews, which encourage the candidates to speak freely about themselves. And structured interviews are where an interviewer asks an interviewee set questions in a standardized order.
So as for ethics, the Michelin company has a complete list of ethics that they expect their employees to follow, which is especially crucial when dealing with sales and all the things that can go wrong with that, such as, bribery or just meal buying. And it needs a really set specific guidelines on what is and isn't okay. So with the guidelines, employees must sign the company code of conduct and ethics document when they're hired on, and they must be knowledgeable on the specific guidelines set forth in this document, which is a legal document. And then they also must be knowledgeable of Michelin's policies on competition and fair dealing. And, this has to do with price setting and not going with the competition and setting prices higher, which is a big legal requirement. And then the enforcement of these is found in the code of conduct, and the salespeople are subject to legal liability and disciplinary action. As for our market orientation, the customer base in the United States, as we talked about previously, is Hertz Global Holdings, Enterprise Holdings, and Avis Budget Group. And these are our primary customers, and to be provided with tires for their existing passenger vehicles. And then the competition in the United States, where passenger car tires account for 56.5% of all tire sales in the US. And then of these tire sales, Michelin holds an 18.7% market share, with the other major players like Goodyear, Bridgestone, and Cooper taking up 60% of the rest of the market. And then these are some references for the information provided in this presentation.